Hey, what's up guys, it's Dynamite, I hope you're all doing well, and in today's video I want to talk about the tragic downfall of Apex Legends. So, I just want to say Apex Legends is probably my favourite Battle Royale game out of Fortnite, Call of Duty Warzone, a ton of different Battle Royale games, maybe even like PUBG. Apex has always been my favourite. I love the characters, I love the maps, I love the game design, I love the ranked mode, and it's a shame to see what it's become. The game's been out for 5 years now, and it's just gone downhill. It's so tragic, so I'm gonna talk about it. But yeah, if you guys want to see more discussion videos on any game or Apex, just let me know. Be sure to drop a like. So like I said, Apex has been out for 5 years now. The time I'm recording this is the 5th of February 2024, so I think it's like 5 years and 1 day old, I don't really know. But yeah, 5 years old, and that's crazy. I still remember the day this game came out. I saw a ton of big Fortnite streamers playing this game. I was like, holy shit, there's a new BR, can maybe kill Fortnite. So I installed it, I had a ton of fun, and it was a decent game. I enjoyed the characters. The only map in the game at the time was King's Canyon, and it was a really good map. There was no rank mode at the time, but it was still fun. The weapons were cool. There wasn't too many weapons in the loot pool. It was just a fun, casual game. I liked it, and I could see why a ton of obviously a lot of streamers were sponsored to play it, but I could see why they were playing it. It was a fun game. But yeah, so for the first couple months or even years of Apex, it wasn't too big of a game. A lot of the streamers went back to Fortnite or played other games. It wasn't too big of a game for a while. And then in August 2019, I think 6 or 7 months after the game came out, they did the solo event. So for a limited time, you could play solos at Apex Legends. Apex is obviously a team game, it's mainly trios, and you can also play duos and pubs. But yeah, it's mainly a team-based game, so solos was crazy. The mode was out for 2 weeks, I think, and I loved it. I played Apex when it came out, and then I stopped playing to go play Fortnite and other games for a bit, and then I came back. The solo mode was in like season 2, so I came back to the game around season 2 for the solo mode, and this is what got me back into Apex. I fucking loved it. And then I played the ranked mode. The ranked mode at the time was amazing. Back then there was no masters ranked, so once you get diamond, once you complete diamond rank, you go all the way to pred. So there's no like top 250 or whatever it is now in Apex. You just go straight to pred and you stay in there for the rest of the season. So back then, ranked was pretty fun. I don't think it's as balanced as it is now, but ranked was there. It was cool at the time, and so was solos for a long time. And then they took out solos, and they said it's never coming back. The game mode doesn't work. And I was so fucking confused. Apparently, according to them, people were saying solo mode doesn't work and they'll losing players because of it. I remember reading this article after they took the mode out of the game, and I was like, what the fuck? All I've seen on Twitter, on YouTube and everything is people praising this solo mode, asking it to be a permanent thing. And they just never made it a permanent thing. They took it out and said it's never coming back. So I was like, okay, guess I'll just stick to playing with shit teammates and randoms then. Okay, I'll just go fuck myself. And then some point near the end of 2020, they added crossplay into the game. So before you couldn't play with people on other platforms. If you were PlayStation, you were forced to play with PlayStation players only. You couldn't play with someone on Xbox or PC. But after almost 2 years of the game being out, they finally did this, and it was huge. I remember playing with a ton of my friends on Xbox from school, because at the time I was playing PlayStation. Now I play PC, and obviously they have cross-play and cross-progression and all of that. It's a lot easier nowadays, but back then, this was huge. And that was another huge update. And then also recently we got cross progression. That wasn't even too long ago. I got my cross progression like 2 months ago. It's actually fucking crazy. It took them almost 5 years to add cross progression when Fortnite I think had it on day 1. But yeah, anyways, this is where it gets interesting. So I think around mid 2021, this is when games like Call of Duty Warzone started to fall down. Obviously there was a ton of cheaters on Warzone at the time. This is before the anti-cheat came out. So a ton of big Warzone streamers like Nick Mercs and Tim the Tatman jumped over to Apex Legends, and they finally realized how fun this game was, and they stuck around playing Apex, playing ranked, playing in big tournaments. All the big streamers finally realized how good of a game Apex was. And I've been saying this since it came out. It's an amazing game. It's just nobody wants to actually give it a chance outside of a sponsorship deal with EA. So Apex had huge potential at this time. This is like 2.5 years after the game came out. They had huge potential to keep cooking now that all the big streamers are on board. And what did they do? They fucking ruined the game. This was around season 10, and then after season 10, shit just went downhill. They added Storm Point, probably one of the worst fucking Battle Royale maps I've ever played. They added just really boring characters. The last character I can remember is maybe like Newcastle or maybe like Catalyst. I can't even remember who the fucking new operator is. But yeah, they just keep adding new operators and new guns and everything that really don't need to be there. They also changed the ranking system not too long ago. I think this was actually like a year or two ago. It might be a while ago. They changed the ranking system, so everybody loses minus 50. And it's basically really easy to go up ranks. Pretty much everybody's a Masters now. I remember back in the day, you were the GOAT of Apex if you got Masters or Pred. Now it's just really easy to get into the Masters. I remember I got Masters in Season 12, and people were calling that an easy season. But compared to like whatever season it is now, Season 19, I think, it is so easy nowadays to get the high ranks. It's not even a flex. It is embarrassing. They need to do something about this rank system. And to this day, they're still refusing to add solos as well, which is cool. Classic EA, just not listening to the community. That's cool. And that's another thing related to EA. The only new content in the game nowadays is skins. So I think the last big thing they did was that 3 strikes mode where you can respawn 3 times, then you're out for good. But the only real updates they release is like new heirloom collection events or something. Every update has at least like 20 skins for you to buy. It is crazy. If I go onto Apex right now, there's so many things telling me to like buy the battle pass, buy a ton of skins in the store. There's like multiple different store sections. Obviously there's loot boxes in the game as well. It is just crazy how much they want you to spend money on this game, to the point where the only content the game's getting is just skins and heirlooms and shit you can buy. It is so annoying, because like I said, I think this is the best battle royale mechanically and gameplay wise. I'm not really a big fan of hero shooters like Overwatch or Valorant, I guess, but this game does it really well. I play Bloodhound. I love characters like Bloodhound. It is just such a fun game, and they're just ruining it with these bad updates, not adding solo mode, adding horrible maps like Broken Moon and Stormpoint, fucking ruining the ranking system. It is just embarrassing, because this game, man, it is such a good game, but they're just ruining it. So what should we do about Apex? What should EA do about this? Well, first off, revert the ranking system. Maybe not revert it, maybe just give it a complete overhaul, fix it, make it harder to get the higher ranks, make like how Warzone had it. So Warzone 2.0, which was last year, even though it was a terrible BR, it had a really good ranking system. It was similar to how Apex's ranking system was when Apex first came out. Make it like that, so you get good placement points, and then you get kills, but kills really ain't worth too much. And then later on in the game, kills are worth a tiny bit more. Just very simple, and then you get a ton for getting maybe top 5 or winning or something. Just make it rewarding, and make it very hard to get even diamond, so it's an absolute flex if you get Masters or Pred. Everybody knows you're a good player, 'cause right now Masters is pretty much just a participation trophy. It's really stupid. They need to add solos. I don't care how the characters work. Make it so you don't have abilities or something in solos, because obviously a lot of the characters, their abilities are focused around teammates, so I get why they won't add it. But at the same time, to make it so you don't play as a specific character or the abilities work differently in solos, there's ways around this. You can't just keep the mode out. It's why a ton of people get turned off by this game, because a lot of people, myself included, have to solo queue a lot of times. My friends don't usually play Apex. And some of the teammates, man, the game's been out for 5 years. How are you guys this fucking bad at the game? I have like Xbox Bobby on my team who just lands off the map. I was playing ranked the other day on Kings Canyon, and me and this guy got down pretty early on because the team landed on us, and we had a Mirage on our team, and he just jumped off the map. He didn't do it on purpose, by the way. He was like crossing this bridge, and if you fall off, it takes you down the map, and he fell off and he died. I was like, Jesus Christ, man, these players. They need to do that. They need to do something about it, man. It is really annoying. The final thing as well is they just need to add more content to the game. More modes, cool, like fun limited time modes, similar to how Fortnite used to do it. Just something to do. Don't release a new map every year or whatever they're doing. Just take your time with the maps. Just make sure they're actually fun and good to play. And stop like filling the loot pool with these horrible new weapons. They keep adding these really broken, overpowered weapons which nobody asked for, like the Nemesis AI. Stop adding weapons. Stop doing all of this. Stop adding these useless operators when most of the time they're just copycats of older characters. For example, Ash's ultimate is just a rip-off of Wraith's ultimate. They need to just chill. Just focus on making the game good, and then worry about adding heirlooms. But yeah, I just want to talk about it because it is really annoying me how this is such a good game, but the company behind it is just ruining it. I know it's not EA, obviously Respawn made the game, but EA is influencing a lot of the stuff behind this game. The player count is decreasing a ton as well, so that's one thing I'm concerned about. I just hope they do something, man, because season 20 I think comes out in a week or so, and there needs to be big changes. I heard something about ranked getting changed, but they've said that multiple times and it's just never good. So I'm hoping they prove me wrong with that, and ranked is actually good next season, but I don't know, man. We'll see. Anyways, let me know what you guys think of the state of Apex Legends. Be sure to like on video, subscribe, turn on notifications, and I'll see you soon. See you guys.